Okay, so we are in Ostagar, and we just finished Liliana's quest. I've been having a lot of crashes, so I'm going to try to keep this very simple. For some reason, all of a sudden, even if I checked my settings, I don't find my graphics to be very, very good right now. I might actually go and add a mod to make it look better, but yeah. So we have a wooden crate over here. I want to go into the pearl. I want to go into the other tavern that's over here somewhere. No, not the Wonders of Thedas. Okay, so I want to go into the Gnord Noble Tavern, and then I want to go and check out Genitivis' home before we move on and do the other quests here in Ostagar. Yeah. So I got a codex for just entering here. Politics of Ferelden. And I'm not going to read that. Congratulations, Alistair, for leveling up. So, Codex Nevarra. The first time I attempted to cross the border into Nevarra from Olay, I was turned back by Chevaliers. I decided to take the more roundabout path, a ship back to Ferelden and then another to Nevarra. The outcome was more than worth the trouble. The whole country is filled with artistry, from the statues of heroes that litter the streets and even, sorry, I'm sniffling and coughing as usual, that litter the streets and even the meanest villages to the glittering golden college of Magi in Cumberland. Perhaps nowhere is more astonishing than the vast necropolis outside Nevarra city. Unlike most other followers of Andraste, the Nevarrans do not burn their dead. Oh dear, they don't. Instead, they carefully preserve the bodies and seal them in elaborate tombs. Some of the wealthiest Nevarrans begin construction of their own tombs while quite young, and these become incredible palaces, complete with gardens, bathhouses, and ballrooms, utterly silent, kept only for the dead. Wow. I mean, come on, please. I really want to go to Nevarra in Dragon Age Inquisition. I guess we're not, but, you know, maybe in an expansion. I hope they make expansions. It's not just a tiny little DLC, as they did for Dragon Age 2. So this is from In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivis. And we're about to meet him, aren't we? Kind of. Yeah. I'm sure I read the Qunari. I'm sure I read the Qunari. Anyway, you can pause and read it if you haven't. So level up Alistair. I'm actually going to give you more constitution and more dexterity because you're a tank, and I might give him a champion specialization. Willpower, cunning, strength and health is quite good, even if I would never use a berserker. Reaver, constitution and physical resistance, but it doesn't suit him to be a Reaver, you know. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. So I can't get this until level 15. I thought I got this the last time, maybe I didn't. So, assault. The character quickly strikes the target 4 times, but dealing reduced damage with each hit. If the character has shield mastery, the damage for each hit increases. And I want to go up to shield mastery, but I need 26 in dexterity. So, actually, if I take a look, you know, maybe I should get that now, dexterity. There we go. and then 1 more in Constitution. There we go, now I can get it. Shield Mastery. So the character has mastered the use of the shield for both offense and defense and receives additional benefits when using Shield Bash, Shield Pummel, Assault, Overpower, Shield Defense, Shield Wall, and Shield Cover. Shield Wall is really good, but let's pick this one first. I like all the...
This is where the nobility comes to get drunk and decide who is the most self-important of them all. Good times.
A place for the wealthy noblemen to drunkenly lounge about and wait their turn to be pickpocketed? Marvelous.
Look at what that woman's wearing. Is she drunk, or does she just have bad taste?
Lovely. Okay, so let's chat to the bartender.
What can I get you, stranger?
Do anyone need help maybe with something not strictly legal? I'm not going down this path. So, yeah. Because, I mean, we do take jobs, and I've actually just started a Blood Mage quest, even though I shouldn't, but I'm going to roleplay ignorance on that one. It's about relatives and not the Blood Mages themselves, so... have you heard any rumors?
The Dark Spawn have attacked Lothering. I don't think everyone even had fled by the time they came, either. Word has it they swarmed the entire area, making off with prisoners and burning down the buildings. And then they were gone. Just as quick. I wonder if there's anyone left. I heard some chanters were going to head down south, maybe to try to find some survivors. I'm not holding out hope myself. Anything else you need?
Yeah, okay, so let me see what you have.
Right, I'll show you around.
Thank you. So, first, pick this. Greater stamina, drought recipe. Yeah, I don't have much money. Injury kit recipe. Yes, please, I'll have that. I think we're doing fine for health poultice, so maybe I'll get this. I think it feels like cheating using the stamina draught. Yeah, I'll get it. Right. Anything else? No. Okay, can I sell you anything? No. Wait, what's this? Manuscript copy. I forgot I had that. Manuscript copy. Do I have anything about that in my codex? Notes. Cailan's documents, page 1 of 3. Cailan's documents, page 2 of 3. Oh, didn't I find any more? Ugh. You know what? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's read his documents that we picked up in Ostagar. We haven't done that yet. So, to His Majesty King Cailan of Ferelden, my warden commander assures me that we face a blight. This thing threatens us both, and we must work together to fight it, lest it devour all. Our two nations have not had a happy history, but that is all it is, history. It is the future that is at stake now. Let us put aside our father's disagreements so that we may secure the future for both our countries. My chevaliers stand ready and will accompany the Grey Wardens of Olay to Ferelden. At your word, the might of Olay will march to reinforce the Ferelden forces. Sincerely, Empress Celine I. An official letter from the Empress Celine I of Olay to King Cailan of Ferelden. So I'm role-playing this now. We went into this bar, and we're going through all the documents that we found. Me and Alistair are sitting down and reading them. So this shows that he had planned dealings with Olay, even though the two nations should be enemies. but they are trying to put that aside now. So page 2. Your Majesty, my men will arrive as soon as possible to bolster your forces. Make you willing this blight will be ended before it has begun. Cailan, I beseech you, as your uncle, not to join the Grey Wardens on the field. You cannot afford to take this risk. Ferelden cannot afford it. Let me remind you again that you do not have an heir. Your death, and it pains me even to think of it, would plunge Ferelden into chaos. And yes, perhaps when this is over, you will allow me to bring the subject of your heir. While a son from both Therin and MacTair lines would unite Ferelden like no other, we must accept that perhaps this can never be. The Queen approaches her 30th year, and her ability to give you a child lessens with each passing month. I submit to you again that it might be time to put Anori aside. We parted harshly the last time I spoke of this, but it has been a full year since then, and nothing has changed. So maybe Cailan loved her, you know? I don't know, or felt devoted to her, loyal. Please, nephew, consider my words, and Andraste's grace be with you. A letter from Al Eamon to King Cailan. And then the third. This letter appears to have been crumpled, then carefully smoothed out and folded again. Cailan, the visit to Ferelden will be postponed indefinitely due to the Darkspawn problems. You understand, of course. The Darkspawn have odd timing, don't they? Let us deal with them first. Once that is done, we can further discuss a permanent alliance between Olay and Ferelden. A note written in uncharacteristically familiar tone from Empress Selene I to King Cailan, so they were planning to get hitched. Right, I was going to look for something else. Books and songs. The history of the Chantry. No. Culture and history. Denerim. Geography of Thedas. Okay. Spell combinations. Yeah, okay. So, quick save, let's move on. So, let's have a look around, okay? Blackstone, Liaison. Do I have anything to return to you?
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
I'll get on it.
Notices of death. Okay, so I need to give letters to widows. Notes to the widows. Restocking the good with 20 health poultices. No, I'm not gonna do that. I need all the health poultices I can get. So yeah, love this picture. She's so beautiful, isn't she? Let's talk to him.
I'm a Crimson Ore. Which way you looking, or we'll rip your damned eyes out and piss in your skull. Turn around for me, men.
Lovely. Who are you?
Now we drink more.
Okay, drink. So here we have Edwina.
Pigs, all of them.
Yes. They're all pigs. So it's kind of empty here. Sophie's guards.
My shift's nearly over. Thank Andraste.
Okay. Who's Sophie, by the way?
How long were you in that cloister, my dear woman?
Just over 2 years. Why do you ask?
And all the brothers and sisters there, they had taken vows?
Most of them, yes.
I've heard this before.
For 2 years, you had no contact with anyone but men and women who are promised to some uncaring
I could do that
god?
for you.
Didn't you desire companionship during those 2 years? 2 years! The very thought makes me weak.
My time in the cloister was a time of contemplation. I occupied myself with thoughts of the Maker and other worthy pursuits.
Okay, let's read about Rivain. Nowhere in my travels, not in the heart of the Imperium nor the streets of Orzammar, have I felt so much as an outsider as in Rivain. The Chanter Light never truly reached the ears of these people. Sorry. The years they spent under the thumb of the Conari left most of the country zealous followers of the Cune, of the Cune actually. But resistance to the chant goes deeper than the Conari wars. The Rivaini refused to be parted from their seers, wise women who are in fact hedge mages, communicating with spirits and actually allowing themselves to become possessed. The chantry prohibition against such magical practices violates millennia of local tradition. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar, Brother Genitivis. Right.
But like I said, most of the brothers and sisters had taken vows. Not all of them. Some were just affirmed.
Right, thank you.
Like me.
Aha! That is not so bad then.
Nice
Nothing
boss.
happens, Ivran. It would not be right to engage in that behavior in a house devoted to the Maker.
Why? The Maker made us who we are.
Yes, of course.
He made our urges. He gave us these parts. You think he made them for looks?
I love that. Okay, I think we're gonna get into trouble here, right?
Mm-hmm.
On Calenhad's fall. Calenhad's legend tells that Lady Shayna harbored a love for her king that went beyond friendship, a love that she had kept secret out of her sense of duty and honor. When offered a love potion by a witch in disguise, a witch who would rather turn out to be the vengeance-seeking sister of Al-Simeon, Lady Shayna gave in to temptation. She used the potion on Calenhad, but Queen Meirin discovered the two of them together that night and, broken-hearted, fled Denerim to return to her father. She told Myrddin everything, and he angrily threatened to revoke his support of Calenhad and begin anew a civil war. It is said that Lady Shayna felt remorseful. Sorry, I'm going to adjust the mic. It is said that Lady Shayna felt remorseful at her manipulation of her best friend's heart and confessed her use of forbidden magic to the court. Although her life was forfeit, Calenhad forgave Lady Shayna for what she had done and refused to have her executed. Myrddin furiously roused the other Earls against Calenhad and Lady Shayna, and it was not long before Ferelden stood on the brink of civil war once again. Against Calenhad's orders, Lady Shayna went alone to Meirin to plead for peace and plead her case, only to be found out by Myrddin and slain. Angered but also saddened, Calenhad challenged Myrddin to an honor duel, a fight neither of them wanted but both knew was necessary, and Myrddin was slain. The death of the king's greatest ally, an important earl, was too much for the young kingdom to bear. The other earls would not back down in their claims against Calenhad. The threat of civil war rose once again. Calenhad went to his wife one last time then, although none know what he said to her, and then he simply vanished. He left with Meirin a proclamation abdicating his throne in favor of the son his queen carried in her belly, who eventually ascended to the throne as King Valan I, the king credited with establishing the Therian dynasty lasting to this day. Calenhad would never reappear. Oh dear, I wonder what happened to him. I wonder what happened to Marek, Alistair's father. But we know that if you read the comics, you know what happens to him. So maybe the same, right? Dragonblood. The legend of Calenhad himself only grew over time, as stories and sightings multiplied, even long after the point when Calenhad would possibly still be alive. Some said he disappeared into the Kokari Wilds, or went to live with the dwarves, or even became a monk in reclusive Chantry order. The Chantry named Calenhad one of the anointed in 788 storm. Calenhad's sword, Nemetos, I never heard of that one, was left with Meirin and became a symbol of Ferelden's kingship over the next century. Rumors of its magical powers grew, and when it was lost in the ambush that killed King Venedrin in 824 Blessed, is that the sword of truth enough? Okay, I'm just kidding. It was seen as a great blow to the Therian line. Several false swords have appeared since that time, but never has a true sword resurfaced. From the Legend of Calenhad by Brother Heron. By Brother Heron. Oh, is he a relative to Heron and Wade? Chantry Scribe 8 to 10 blessed. Okay. I really like that story. I like old legends like King Arthur and Tristan and Isolde and all this kind of stuff. So I love that they built that into this world as well. It's amazing.
As you like.
I thought I was gonna get something. I thought I was gonna get in trouble in this room. Anyways, it's a nice inn, isn't it? So quick save, and I think let's go into. Let's take a chance and go into. Let's level up. Right, so willpower. There we go. And so combat training. And I'm not going to go for staff focus right now, since I'm going to try to use the sword and shield anyway and get some heavier armor. I'm not going to go down the spirit healer road either, and so I can't actually remember what I said I was gonna do. Oh boy, this is really hard. Oh, you're gonna watch me do this now, like forever. So the Arcane Warrior prowess with combat magic grows, granting additional bonuses to attack, defense, and damage while in that mode. Yes, I could probably do that. Let me just check. There's so many glyphs and stuff. So combat magic. While in this mode is active, the Arcane Warrior tenders magic inward, trading increased fatigue for an attack bonus and the ability to use spell power to determine combat damage. Aura of Might. Okay, so I need to have a lot of magic, right? Aura Might and Fade Shroud improve the effects. Additionally, regardless of whether the mode is active, an Arcane Warrior who has learned this spell may use the magic attribute to satisfy the strength requirement. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna try. I'm not really sure I know what I'm doing, but I'm going to try. Or I might, unless there's something I really want. Unless there's something I really, really want. And there's actually nothing I really, really want. There's nothing I really, really want. Rock armor can be good, of course. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So it's a passive. Right. Ooh, okay, save. Scary. So I should wear better armor if I'm planning to go into combat. So I might have to go back and buy some. I don't know. I need to go back and get my fade stuff. Oh, I've got a cracked skull. Does anybody else have a cracked skull?
Ask away.
You'd like?
See, I keep forgetting. Okay, save just in case I crash, and let's go into Brother Genitivis. Genitivis. So we found him.
All right.
Hello. Waylon?
Yes? What are you doing here?
I'm looking for Brother Genitivis, I presume?
No. No, I am Waylon, Brother Genitivis' assistant. When you first came in, I was hoping that you had news of Brother Genitivis. Wishful thinking, it seems.
News? What news are you waiting for?
I haven't seen Brother Genitivis in weeks. He said no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genitivis' research into the urn may have led him into danger.
Oh, okay. What do you think he's discovered?
I don't know. He was very excited when he left and said he would be back with all the answers. Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genitivis' safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genitivis, and they too have disappeared.
Oh. Where did you send them?
No, don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now.
I am willing to risk it. Tell me where he went.
So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Calenhad, investigating something in that area.
What exactly was he investigating?
I don't know. All I discovered from going through his research was that he was staying at the inn.
Cunning. But you just said that he spoke to you and told you that.
Yes, of course he told me, but I also went through his things to see if I could find other clues to his whereabouts.
I don't think I can intimidate. And I suppose you found no other clues? Why am I going to confront him? No, I'm not going to confront him. I know because of metagaming that he's hiding something.
No, I didn't. Everything pointed to the same place. You're wasting time. If you insist on going after Brother Genitivis, you should leave as soon as possible.
So now I'm kind of getting suspicious here. You said I shouldn't go looking for Genitivis or the urn.
I mean, well, you seemed so earnest. If anyone is to find him, they should do it sooner rather than later.
Or do you just not like me asking all these questions?
I am just his assistant. I just follow instructions.
Something seems to be troubling you. Are you all right?
Yes, of course. Thank you for your concern. It's been a very difficult time for me, and sometimes I don't know what to think or feel. I want Genitivis to be rescued, but I don't want more people to be hurt. You understand, don't you?
Then I shall find him for you.
Good luck. May you find the answers you seek.
Okay. So I'm going to stop here right now, and when I come back, we're going to continue our search for Brother Genitivis. Thanks for watching. Bye.